Alright, next video, I guess, in my series quick. I'm just going to do a change of the mower blades. Seemed like it was bogging down when I started mowing today. I am now at 11.3 hours on it, coming up on an oil change. But I'm going to use the MoJack, and I know I'm going to get some crap for it, but I'm going to use the impact to just zip them off, zip the new set of blades on, and go from there. Just figured I'd show the process and show how the MoJack works and why it's the most amazing thing ever, and I don't know how I lived without it. But just set the width on your front tires and make sure they're rotated forward, so they're not spinning when you get it up in the air. They are off center, so they're not evenly spaced on this. It hasn't been a problem last time I jacked it up. I don't know if it will in the future. Shouldn't. So when I go to lift this, I make sure the e-brake is off, and then I go underneath to the back tire here. Don't know if doesn't look like you'll be able to see it, but just below the frame, right there where my hand is, there's a little lever. You gotta pull that back, and that puts them in free wheel. You have to do that on both sides. Another one right down here. Pull that back. They move very, very easily. Put that in free wheel so it'll roll, and then just jack it up. The nice thing with the professional one, the high-end one that I got, is you can power it to lift it. So I'm just going to use my regular drill, rigid Gen 5 cordless drill. It's a 7/16 nut driver I put on the end, and you have to put it in reverse to lift. Hopefully you can still hear me, but I got it even on the high side, and it's pretty effortless. You have to do it by hand, but I don't know how much time for that. That's how it's up, and then the handle will click and drop into place, and then I drop it down. There's a little bit of slack in the fabric there to lift, and that means it's sitting on the lock, which is this silver handle, so it won't come down on you. And that's all there is to it. It's a worm drive, so it's not too hard. Oh. And then just my little impact wrench. It's a 20. Double check and make sure I grab the right one. Yeah. It's a 24 millimeter socket. I use a deep well. Squirt in a little oil, and you're good to go. Put it in reverse. Helps if you turn the air on. Air tools work better if they have an air supply. One of them weird things. Alright. Then, I'll let you take a look under here. I don't have good lighting right now. I'm still gonna kind of work on that. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. Dang it. If I could, I would turn on the spotlight on it. Let's see, how's that look? It looks okay. View's kind of crappy. I'm still in the market trying to find some stuff, so sorry if the view isn't as good as it should be. I'm just using an old cell phone I had for recording these videos and a Bluetooth headset for the audio, so it works right. It might get loud. Put it in reverse and just gently zip them out. One. Oh, this is most definitely not recommended in the owner's manual. Probably should just use a blade locker and a regular ratchet. Ooh. Alright, so what we got here? Oh yeah, these things are all beat up. What happens when you hit rocks? Alright, and then my new blades. Well, of course, and they zip tied them, so this will go about as smoothly as I was hoping it would. Because of course you run into problems while filming. Hopefully it still stays connected. And these are just the standard high lift stock blades. Ariens brand. I haven't gotten a hold of my actual dealer where I got the mower to see if they make a Predator or a gator blade. I'll flip it to forward. Hang on. Low torque. Start these by hand. I always start them by hand just so I don't chance stripping out the threads. It's probably why they want you to use a ratchet. Now, normally I would power wash under here while I'm under here and get it cleaned up, but it's like midnight or so. I don't go super tight on them, basically enough that I can't spin them by hand. A couple clicks after it tightens up. One, two, three. All three blades done. And that's all there is to it. Well, these are Nicked and beat the crap. Focus. Pretty dull. I'll have to sharpen those. I may do another video on that. I may not. I'm going to try a belt sander on them. To let this down, then, and can I get a good view of it? There we go. To let this down, put my drill in reverse. Lift it up till it takes tension off the lock. Spin it around, make sure your hand's out of the way of the handle. Give this a squeeze. Squeeze the trigger and down it goes. That's all there is to it. It's a worm, I think it's a worm drive. So it doesn't really, you don't release it and it doesn't just crash to the ground. But the thing works great, works amazing. Works awesome, especially on this. I used it on my 1025R when I had the deck on that. Also use it on this little guy, which I'll try and do some videos on eventually. It doesn't work so well for this because you don't have any clearance there between the deck and the wheels. So I'm going to try and come up with a different way of lifting this or doing this. That front part is just a counterweight because I had a lawn with a lot of hills, and when I go to load it on the trailer it flipped back on me once and I said nope, nothing doing. So I made that. I may make another one for this thing if it ever has that issue, but that's that. We'll go from there. I'm going to try and put in an Amazon link for the MoJack. Probably for probably a cheap impact, a socket wrench, some of the tools I used. I'll see if I can find the blades on there as well. If I can find a set of gator blades, I don't know how good they'll be. I may order a set and try them first, but if they're not in there, then I forgot. That's about it. Then just push those two little levers back into place and you're ready to mow. Thanks for watching.